You know what's common amongst us enthusiasts? It's the fact that we have and share a common interest and admiration for beautiful machines, cars with great and athletic engines, with good driving dynamics, cars that age really well. And I'm sure me and you would both agree that the Skoda Kodiaq was one such fine example. It was immensely popular and till today has a huge cult following. In fact, Skoda is relaunching the Kodiaq in India. Out goes the 2-liter diesel, in comes an even more powerful 2-liter petrol engine. The dynamics have been reworked because it gets a retweaked suspension. I'm Vipul, this is PowerDrift, but more importantly say hello to the 2021 Skoda Kodiaq. You know what? I'm glad not much has been tweaked in its styling. It's always been a sharp looker. Chiseled headlamps, cleaner bumpers and fresher alloys make it even more desirable. The interiors have a similar story to tell. The driver benefits from Skoda's 2-spoke steering and a revised cluster which, well, does offer different modes, though I would have liked a slightly slicker unit given this is the brand's flagship. But nevertheless, there's now wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, something to keep your tribe happy. Now, I am sure all of these new changes on the Skoda Kodiaq make it even better for the new age audience. But for the part that matters the most, how does she drive with a new heart in it? Start her up and immediately you will notice that it is a lot more quieter and refined thanks to the petrol engine. It is also a lot more powerful. 190 horsepower and 320 Newton meters of torque. The engine, we know this engine as a rev-happy, punchy and a really entertaining unit. It does not mind being revved all the way to the red line. Entertaining, that it is, but how fast, you ask? Well, Skoda claims a 0 to 100 kmph sprint time of 7.8 seconds. It's supremely fun because SUVs, they don't drive this well. 3 things in particular. 1 is this very well calibrated 7-speed DSG transmission that sends power to all 4 sides, all 4 wheels. 2, dynamic dampers, and once you switch it to sport, it gets even stiffer, which makes it even more enjoyable to hoon around. And 3rd is the fact that the Kodiaq is based on the tight MQB monocoque chassis, which makes it drive like a sedan. And that is a huge compliment. In the Kodiaq, you'd want to sit yourself nice and low, pull the steering wheel towards yourself. And in fact, you would fault it for not having a flat bottom steering wheel or maybe a sportier exhaust note. I'm glad it gets these pedal shifters mounted on the steering wheel. This Kodiaq, in my books, is all things to all families, including you, who likes to spend a lot of time behind the steering wheel. Humble but jolly and practical too. The Skoda Kodiaq is all set to launch in India really soon, and I can tell you, it might come with a price that might make it seem a little big budgeted. My advice? Trash that thought immediately, because what this rivals, in true honesty, are big, flashy German SUVs. Now, to those of you who are going to comment that the Toyota Fortuner is the king when you're spending this sort of money, well, you don't really love driving, do you? What's that? You want us to put them head to head and compare them? Well, maybe we will. So make sure you subscribe to the PowerDrift channel so that you know when that video is ready for you.